Hey, line for line, ain't no comp in this rap neither.
You waiting line for line and keep doing numbers. I gave him the game, trust we lit for the summer. Got doctors and artists and athletic speakers. Come learn from my come up, I'm better than people. I'm in love with the grind, I'm in love with the culture. Do this for the fam, do this for Kenosha. You know I got you, Kenosha. If you got the vision, then come a little closer. Let's get it together, line for line with the soldiers. I'm in love with the grind, I'm in love with the culture. Do this for the fam, do this for...
All right. Just like that, we're back in another episode of Line for Line Podcast. I'm your host with the most, Devon Booker. We have two special gentlemen in the building. I'll let you guys introduce yourself to the world.
I'm Dante Williams. I go to St. Joe's, play football, basketball.
I'm Damon Williams. I coach at St. Joe's. I'm a father. I'm a husband. And I'm just trying to help my son be the best that he can be.
Yes, sir. Now go ahead. The most cliche thing that we always start to show off with. Just tell people just a little bit about you, a little bit more. I know you said you play football, you're a coach. Just tell us a little bit about maybe what life was like for you, how you got on the road that you're on now as well.
I'm a father. I went to Trimper High School. My son is he comes from a teen pregnancy. So we had him when we were kids. And, you know, we don't look at it as right now, or even then, we didn't look at it as a bad thing. Mm-hmm. We look at it as okay, what do we need to do thing? You know, we could have easily been a statistic, me and my wife, because that was my girlfriend at the time. And we just was like, hey, let's buckle down. Let's take care of our son and do what we need to do. Mm-hmm. Obviously, you know, he's doing well for himself now. We did well for ourselves. And, you know, we're just trying to do the best for him. We got married and showed him, and, you know, what it looks like to overcome adversity a little bit. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Because it could have been real easy for us to just lay down and be like, you know what, we just going to give up on our dreams. We both graduated high school. We both went to college. I went to college and played football. My wife graduated from Gateway. And we just took the course, you know what I'm saying, and got married and became homeowners, got good jobs, and did what we were supposed to do.
Yes, sir.
You know, and we trying to teach our youngins, like, hey, man, that don't have to be you. You can take a better path. You can do what you're supposed to do the right things. And I ain't going to say it's going to be an easy road for you, but you can definitely guide yourself to where you want to go. Yes, sir. If you're doing what you're supposed to do.
And you're the walking testament for that as well, too.
I try and stay on his head all the time about doing the right things. And, you know, that's just a little bit of why we went over to St. Joe's, because, you know, one of my head coaches, the head coach for the St. Joe's right now, he was the head coach at Bradford back then, and he came to me about, you know, just a plan of what to do, starting fresh and starting with our youngest and starting them young and then helping them grow up to be a real, you know, brotherhood, a real family type atmosphere. And when he came to me about that, and he said where it was at first I kind of really didn't know too much about St. Joe's. I knew St. Joe's was there, but I didn't really know too much about St. Joe's. And when he told me about everything that was going on, I was like, I'm game, I'm in. What I need to do, what do he need to do? And he told me, you know, step by step, and I was like, let's go. Let's do it. If I got to be the, you know, 6th grade middle school coach, 7th grade, 8th grade, if I got to be the assistant, if I got to be the whatever he need me to do, I'm game. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how it started, you know what I'm saying? So he told me it was a private school. He told me it was a smaller setting for our kids to learn and grow and, you know, get the help that they need. Because, you know, a lot of our kids that look like us, they don't really, they go off, but they don't really get the help that they need sometimes. And they don't have enough, like, resources to reach out to people and ask those questions and get the information that they want to know. So, you know, not to say that that's everything that's over there, but I'm just saying, like, it was a step towards something that's a little bit, you know, structured. Because we need structure. If I'm teaching structure at my home, I need my son to see and hear and feel structure at all time. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be preaching structure at home and then he going somewhere where it's not that much structure, and then
he's like, tearing them down as well. Yep.
What you telling me and what I'm seeing ain't the same thing.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And it doesn't matter where he goes. he could go to any school, and I'm going to still preach the same thing. But I wanted him to be in an environment where I could kind of control it a little bit and have people there that is on the same, agenda that I'm on. So, and yeah, man, I work my butt off, and I want him to see how it looks to, work your butt off. You know what I'm saying? And this is my only. Speaking of which, this is my only off day. So when we tried to work this out, I'm like, it's probably the only day you gonna get me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, it's just stuff like that, man. I make time for everything when it involves my family.
Yes, sir.
I don't, I work my butt off, but I don't put work over my family. You know what I'm saying? I still got to show them that I can coach. I can be here. I can be at every game. I can be at every practice. Whatever you need me to be at, I'm there. So, yeah, man, I try and do the best that I can, and if you want to see change, you got to be the change a little bit, and I try to be the change that I want to see and install it in him, and make sure he know what it looked like to bust your butt. And hey, man, you don't have to. They try and say like being a good student, working hard for something, busting your butt for something is, kind of corny now. You know what I'm saying? Is man, you working hard, you getting straight A's. What are you, a cornball?
That's not the cool thing to do these days. Yeah.
Hey, if that's what's being a cornball, then hey man, be a cornball. But hey man, you could be cool too, and still be an honor roll student, still bust your butt on and off the field or court or whatever thing you're doing, and work hard for something. You can still do all those things, and you don't have to look or be, kind of like talked down about doing the right thing.
Exactly.
I think it's a lot of guys, you're one of them that, hey, man, if I buckle down and do what I'm supposed to do, you can win. You know what I'm saying? And like I told you from the beginning, man, I love everything that you got going on, and I want to see you win.
I greatly appreciate
that. And I don't look at it as a, man, he killing it. Man, why is he doing that? You know what I'm saying? I look at it as a, hey, man, you're doing something that's inspiring. And I told you, behind closed doors, and I'm going to tell you now, like, bro, you could be the biggest thing in Kenosha to run to for sports, for news, for whatever. You know what I'm saying? You could be that. And I want to see you win. So when I see people winning, I get inspired. Like, what more can I do?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Not, man, this dude is trash, bro. Man, why is he interviewing that guy? Why is he doing that with that person? Like, I look at it like, man, keep going. And, also behind, I'm like, hey, man, interview this guy. Hey, talk to this guy. Hey, structure your stuff like this. I'm helping. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about your stuff more than I'm, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, but that's how you're supposed to help others win. You know what I'm saying? And I just like seeing people win, bro. I don't want.
And that's something we don't really get in our community too. Especially. A lot, and I'm not saying just people of our kind, but they'll see you win and they'll try to tear it down as opposed to what can I do to help, or why should I help too? Because then he's gonna be bigger and better than it's like. Man. It is not like that. I've never felt that with you. So
I want you to be the biggest you can be. So then it could be like, not take credit, but be like, man, I had a part in that. You know what I'm saying? Along his journey, because when you're going up, you could be like, hey man, somebody might give you that shot or somebody, and then you could be like, hey, this is what's going to help the city. I'm going to bring this back. What I learned from somebody else, I can bring it back. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that, bro.
That's
man.
what it's all about. Yeah.
I could go on and on about just we got to band together sometimes a little bit. Even if I don't know your day-to-day or you don't know my day-to-day, it don't hurt me to send you a text or, hey, bro, do this. Or you send me something like, hey, I like when this happened. Hey, that was cold, what happened with this. Or, hey, man, the team is killing it. Or, hey, man, just like with the young Bulls, Jaden and Ja, I'm like, hey, bro, that's fire.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Keep going. Keep going with that. Yeah. Hey, link up with them cats. Go with that. Run with that. Go all in with that. Promote that. Send it out. Even if it get a couple people that watch it, put it out. Keep putting it out. Stuff like that, bro. I just like seeing cats win in the city, and not just in the city, but anywhere. And that makes me inspired to be like, maybe I'm not doing enough. I need to do a little bit more.
Yeah.
Regardless of what's going on in my day-to-day. Like I said, I get off work and I go straight to the varsity practice. He's an incoming freshman now, so now it means a little bit more because now I got my son at the practice with me. So I get off from a 10, 12-hour shift, go over to his practice, stay out there for however long, and then right after that, go be with my other kids, go be with my wife, do the family thing, do the husband thing, all the honey to-do list, everything gets done, and take care of my business and, stay out the way.
That's what it's all about. Now we got the freshman right here. Let's go ahead and talk about you. I know you said you play football and basketball, but let's go a little bit more into the details of football. What is it that you do on the football field? What position?
I play offensive, defensive lineman. I really just play whatever they want me to play, whatever they need me at best to help the seniors.
And out of the two, which one would you say is your most favorite?
Defense.
You like hitting people, huh?
Yeah.
I do it. So just tell us a little bit about your day-to-day when you step on the field. What is it that you see? What is it that you do? Because you say you play the defensive line. Is it D tackle, nose tackle? Which one is it?
I play D tackle. Yeah.
Okay. So tell us a little bit about that position and how you've come to like it.
Man, really just, I don't know, just doing anything the team needs. Yeah.
You guys are still undefeated too, right?
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about that? What's it like in the locker room for you guys, knowing that you just killed it and just brought on another victory as well?
Man, it's great. This offseason, we've been doing a lot of work in the weight room. That's been helping with the season so far. So,
Now, with you being a freshman too, just tell us a little bit about that, the atmosphere for you as an incoming freshman, because obviously middle school ball is a bit different than high school. Just tell us a little about that, what you've been learning, the learning curve experiences.
Man, it's great. The coach is teaching me a lot just throughout this time I've been here so far.
How soon was it that the guys started taking you under their wings and getting you prepared to be the leader of the team?
Ever since I came here, not even when I started playing, before I came here, they were already talking to me and saying just how I was gonna do and stuff, so just like that.
Yeah. Can you tell us about a play that you've made and you were just hyped about it out there on the field, but you still realized that the game was not over just off of one play?
I don't know. I just, I got a tackle. I guess that helped the team a lot.
Yeah, my God.
Pancakes on the offensive line.
Oh, yeah, that helped us score.
Yeah.
Really, yeah.
How does it feel knowing that you play a huge role in every single play?
It feels great. I just like to do whatever helps the team win.
Yeah.
And helps us do the best, so yeah.
Now, you as father and coach, just tell us a little bit about what it's been like to see the development of your son.
I just don't want to rush the process with him. You know what I'm saying? I want him to get there and learn. It could be so easy for me to go to the head coach and be like, I think you need to start him. I think you need to do it. You know what I'm saying? I can do all that, but man, I want him to grow. Mm-hmm. I want him to learn. Yeah, he's a good player, but he could be a great player. And I think with time and development and working and growing, I think he'll be one of the, ones to be looking at, like how he's looking at the juniors and the seniors of like the Jadens and the Jaws and the Lou Schulers on our squad and the Peter Staplesons, the Marco Matusis, those kind of guys. I think he could grow to be one of those guys. But I think right now it's about, like he said, doing everything to help the team win. Mm-hmm. Right now, that's your role right now. Not let me start, coach. Let me be in the game all the time. What do we need to help our seniors look great and hopefully take a game by game and eventually get one of these on our finger? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That's the goal. Right now, that's the goal. And I think him and a couple other young guys, freshmen, are helping with that. But I think right now, don't try and grow too fast. Mm-hmm. Just learn right now. Get better. Learn the plays. Learn the system. And then you'll eventually be in them roles. But, yeah, man, he played O-line, D-line, anywhere on the O-line, anywhere on the D-line we need him. And that just be your role. Whenever, one of the upperclassmen need a breather, go grab him. Mm-hmm. Go get that. Go do that. I don't look at it as him, I'm not trying to force it. You know what I'm saying? I just want him to grow. Mm-hmm. And I think the coaches and the coaching staff are looking at it that way too. Like, we know he's good, But, forcing him to be in the limelight right now might not be the best for him. Just let him gradually learn the game and learn how we do things at the varsity level or at the high school level. And, he going to have a lot of stuff on his plate outside of that. Mm-hmm. So I think just step by step, little baby steps right now is the best way right now for him. And, yeah, man, I'm happy to be on the coaching staff. And I'm happy that my son and a couple of the other coaches' sons are on the team as well. You know what I'm saying? So I love that because it goes back to what I said in the beginning, that family atmosphere. The head coach got a son on the team. The defensive DB's coach or the wide receivers coach, he got a son on the team. The D-line coach, me, I got a son on the team. The DB's coach, he got a son on the team.
Everyone, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it means a little bit more to us when we win and when we lose, and the preparation that it takes to go into a game.
Yes, sir.
It means a lot. You know what I'm saying? So we're not just doing this to be like, all right, guys, you know how it go. We're just gonna go out here and do our best.
Yeah.
It's like, no, we're trying to win. Mm-hmm. We're not trying. The goal is to win, and we want our youngins to see us winning. You know what I'm saying? We want to see how it's done, right?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And we don't want to look at it like, oh, man, I don't know what we're going to do this week. I don't know who, you know what I'm saying? We looking at it like, man, no, this is the preparation we need to beat this team. These are the guys we need to beat this team. And if he's in that plan or if this kid is in that plan or whoever is in that plan, then so be it. That's what we need to win.
Yeah.
And I like that, bro. I love that kind of stuff. And that was the whole reason why I even got into coaching. Is because I wanted to be the change. You know what I'm saying? Like, you see a lot of coaches. Me and you have sat at the soccer games for our little ones and seen how you got guys who don't care about nothing.
Yeah,
they don't care about nothing. And I'm like, me and you both have sat at a game and was like, bro,
there's got to be something better than this.
Do me and you just step in?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And that when I started him, that's what I seen starting out. And then I'm like, nah, this ain't going to be that. Let me go ahead and step in. Let me go and I teamed up with a couple guys along the way, and we had successful seasons after now it's like, okay, my son is on the team, your son is on the team. Now it's not about losing anymore. Because sometimes you go into them games and it's like, oh, the coach didn't even prepare these kids. Yeah, we're going to lose this game because they're not even prepared.
Yeah.
They don't know what to do. And that's one of the biggest reasons why I even stepped into coaching. And I'm like, I want to be the change. At least if he fails or the team fails, it'll be because we just lost, not because we didn't have enough preparation, not because we didn't practice enough or put in enough effort or did all the things to win. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
So that's why I even started coaching in the first place, and now that it comes full circle. We started out together, and now we're gonna end his high school career together because I ain't going to the college level.
No.
So I'm cool.
Yeah.
This is enough.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm end it with the high school level, and then he's gonna go off to the college level and do what he's supposed to do.
And that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this: as a parent and as a coach,
Sure.
How is it that you react? Let's say your son makes a play and you see the coach correcting his actions like a coach should. How is it that you feel about that? Or how is it that
I've never been one of those coaches or fathers or whatever you want to mix / whatever. I've never been one of those guys to be like, hey, don't yell at him like that.
Yeah.
I like that. Because then he get to hear from, because I'm on his head all the time. He know that. When you come off to the sideline, don't even come stand by me because I got some corrections for you as soon as you get by me.
Yeah.
So you might want to go over by that. So I like that for him to hear it from somebody else than just me, because when I'm saying it all the time, he kind of like, there go my dad again. You know what I'm saying? But if somebody else correct him, then he's like, oh, maybe I did mess up on that. Maybe okay, yeah, I got you, coach. I like that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously, we don't want it to go overboard. You know what I'm saying? But that kind of communication between the head coach and or the assistant or whoever outside of just me, I love it.
Yes.
I love it, bro.
Yes. Now, as we get ready to close out this phenomenal episode, sir, this is something that you're going to be able to go back junior, senior year and see what's one thing that you hope that you stick with to keep up with the development of yourself as a football player.
Really just staying in the weight room, getting good grades, really. Just being a team player, doing everything that I can to help the team win, do great.
Is there anyone out there that you'd like to shout out to? Maybe helped you along the way, brought you some Gatorades to your game or anything like that?
My dad, really.
Mm-hmm.
My family, my mom, my grandma, grandparents. Yeah.
How about you, sir? Is there anyone that you'd like to shout out to?
My wife, first and foremost, and then everybody else who's helped us along the way. My mom, his grandmother, been a big role in our lives. And I can't thank her enough. Everybody, bro. I mean, it takes a village, bro. And I think I can't just pinpoint one person.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's so many people that have helped me along the way and gave me a shot or throw me a bone to where it's like, I got you. Don't, you know, I see what you're trying to do. I got you. And it'd be selfish for me to say just one person, bro. There's so many people that have helped me along the way that I can't thank enough.
Mm-hmm.
Even I don't want to put them on black, but just the head coach for St. Joe's have helped me a lot too.
Mm-hmm.
Just as a you know a big bro or whatever you want to call it. You know they frown on that kind of stuff now, saying somebody a big bro, but like a big bro, for real. Like I can call them and be like, hey, give me some advice on this or help me with this, or even people that my past, like the guy who even got me started with coaching at the high school level, his name Coach Guys, he the head coach at Bradford right now. We worked together at Coca-Cola. And you know, I'm just rambling like a young dude at the job and everything but working. And I'm like, man, I'm trying to get into this coaching thing and da-da-da-da-da. And he's like, man, if this opportunity comes that I'm trying to do, I got you. And a year later, he was a man of his word. He hit me and was like, hey, you still trying to do that? I'm like, yeah, let's do it. And we started at the freshman level. I didn't really know. I have never coached like that. I think when he started playing is when I started really coaching, and when I started really coaching him is when I really started coaching at the high school level, all in the same period of time. So, yeah, man, I mean, from the coaching to fatherhood to, you know, trying to navigate life, I think there's so many people along the way that have helped me little by little that I couldn't even just pick one person.
Mm-hmm.
But it's so many people, bro. And I think it goes for everybody, bro. There's so many people that help you that you can't. You leave somebody out, they're gonna be salty.
And for me too, speaking for me for personal, there's people that helped you without you even knowing it. There might have been people like, hey, you need to go talk to Lion for Lion, reach out to them. He gonna make it look good, And without me even knowing, like, oh, it's so
putting your name in rooms that you're not even in.
Exactly.
And that's the biggest thing because that's one of my biggest things that I try and tell people that's around me. Don't burn bridges. Because that person, just think like my guy Coach Guys, he's the head coach, football coach at Bradford right now. We started out as freshman coach. Just imagine if I would have burnt that bridge with him and then he became the head coach and then my son wants to go to Bradford. Nah, I don't rock with you, bro. Yeah. You cool. That's a bridge that's burnt. Now I can't go back. Or any little bridge, any friendships, anything like. You never know where somebody gonna land. You never know what somebody gonna be. And that's why I told you when you started this thing, like, bro, you could be huge. Keep going.
Yes, sir.
Keep going hard. Because you never know where you might land if you just put in the work, head down, grinding.
And that takes it back to what we were just talking about too, when it's like I could be easily involved with the BS and trying to be like the biggest podcast too quick. But it's like, at what cost? Now I gotta go out in this community where I'm tearing
Small
down.
community,
Yeah,
too.
it's the community that I'm tearing down, and
Yes.
I expect favors, and I expect people to want to come on my podcast and help with donations or whatever the case may be. It's like, nah, like
No, sir.
look at the stuff that you promote, you know.
Yes.
But when you keep the clean image and you're doing
Yes, sir.
it by God's will, you know, because I believe in God. When you're doing it by
Yes, sir.
God's will, it's like everything that you're meant to have, you're gonna obtain.
Yes, sir.
And that's with me. So like that being said, we just wrapped up an amazing episode of Line for Line. We have 2 gentlemen in the building. Thank you guys for coming to the podcast.
Appreciate it, bro.
You calling or you listening, tune in every week. Line for line. Oh yeah, I'm going line for line.